I have no earthly idea why I thought the latest Splatoon 3 patch would be available right now. I'm so sorry if I got anyone's hopes up by changing the title before stream. I guess we'll have to wait until around 8 p.m., which is a good thing, because I only wanted to make a set amount of progress in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX anyway. That being said, what's up, everybody? I am not all there mentally tonight because I am running on fumes. I only recently had dinner, but who knows how long that's gonna last, you know? After stream, I am seriously considering going to bed immediately. That's how tired I am. So I'm gonna try to make this stream last. Now then, who do we got in the chat? We got JD, we got Fanta, we got Eclipse Knight, we got Pugizzy, we got Dylan, and we got Bella. Welcome, everybody. So, I know last time I played this, we saved some Magnemite in Thunderwave Cave, and oh yeah, we did some regular job board jobs as well. So who knows what's gonna happen now. Alright, this part. Tunnel over here, tunnel over there, tunnels everywhere! Woohoo! Digging is so much fun! Where am I? Hey, what's going on? Oh my apologies. My name is Diglett. I was having a blast digging tunnels in front of the Pelipper post office. So much so that I kept on digging and ended up here. I'm sorry I ruined your nice place. Don't worry about it. It's just a hole. Are you saying you'll forgive me? Too many holes might annoy others, so don't dig too many. Of course, thank you. From now on, I'll have fun digging, but I'll also make sure to patch up the holes from time to time. Goodbye. And just like that, we have a shortcut to the post office. Amazing. Sorry, I'm kinda fiddling with my computer's volume right now because this game is unusually loud in my headphones. I guess I might as well get rid of all these Pokemon news things, because if you do, then you sometimes get items. You know nothing about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon other than Dialga is in one of the games. Oh, Fanta, you must be thinking of the sequel to this. Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky. What's at the item shop right now? Or I guess the wares shop. Ooh, okay, we got some cool looking TMs, but only Chikorita can learn them. Or at least Energy Ball. What about the item shop? A Max Ether would be good. Yeah, let's get a Max Ether. Also, what's up, Snow Jelly? How you doing? You're sick right now, Bella? Sorry, I hope you feel better soon. I guess I can just accept some more jobs, because that's all we can do right now, really. We're going back to Thunderwave Cave to complete a bunch of jobs in a row again. This is actually a good strategy in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. If you find a lot of jobs that are located in the same place, do those. You get more rewards more quickly that way. And wouldn't you know it, we got a chance at some boosted treasure, so let's go. We're getting into the fall season, so of course there are more colds. Yeah, that makes sense. Now let's see. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, you know what? It's time I introduce something else, because I'm kind of sick of Ivy stealing all of these KOs. Let's see. Tactics meeting, no. Move settings. Here we go. Here you can actually enable and disable your party's moves. I'm going to disable Razor Leaf. Grass Knot is a much better move anyway. And it is a good thing this place has a Cherry Berry. Now this job that we're on here is asking us to find a specific item. And items that are part of jobs will be marked with a star on the map. That's how that works. How am I doing? I said this earlier, but I am really freaking tired, so I don't know how long I'll be streaming. Especially after the Splatoon 3 patch goes live, because that's not gonna go live for another 45 minutes. So we're killing time until then. In case I haven't mentioned it yet, Chikorita knows Ancient Power in this game. That's a move that potentially raises the user's stats by 1, but in this game it doesn't affect speed. Yeah, I guess I can see it, but if it makes sense to you, then sure. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I've just been trying to balance working on videos with grinding in Splatoon 3 and that Monster Rancher 2 game I keep telling you guys about. Funnily enough, I actually beat Monster Rancher 2 this morning. If you guys don't know what that game is, it's basically like a virtual pet raising game, but with battling in it as well. I highly recommend it. If you're unable to get a PS1, then a remaster of Monster Rancher 2 is available on Steam. Oh! Ancient Power does affect movement speed in this? Okay, I didn't know that. I guess that lets me talk about something else. In Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, your speed stat determines your movement speed. As in how many times you get to act in a row or move around the dungeon. Speaking of Splatoon 3, you were playing Side Order earlier today. I hope you had fun with it. Ooh, we got a rainbow gummy. That's gonna be helpful later. So we got a pure seed. I don't know what that does. Let me look it up. Ugh, excuse me. Let's see. Oh, that's a really good item. The pure seed warps you to the stairs immediately. So I'm gonna put that in storage. The gold ribbon is useless, but you can sell it for a lot of money. And what's last? A Pechaberry. Alright. I see you over there, Nettie. Now then, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, this next cutscene triggers a new dungeon to open. Again? Am I dreaming again? It's that Pokemon again. Huh? They're talking to me. I can't hear them clearly. What are they saying? Huh? It's shaking. An earthquake? Whoa! It's getting worse! For a dream, this feels strangely real, but... You've already beaten Side Order with Agent 4's palette? Nice. I've already explained this, but it's fine if you're unable to beat Side Order. I wouldn't worry about it. It'll always be there in case you want to try again. Oh, wait. Hang on. I know who this is. I've been looking forward to voice acting this part. Hello? You are Marshall, aren't you? Oh, you can't see us, of course. How very rude of us. We're pleased to meet you. We are Doug Trio. Last night, during the earthquake, our child Diglett was attacked. What? Diglett? He was whisked away to the peak of a tall mountain. We couldn't possibly climb somewhere so high up. That is why we must call upon you for your help, Marshall. Diglett was abducted by a Pokemon named Skarmory. It's a vilely vicious ruffian. Please do be careful. Please, we need your help. We must go. Oh my... Oh my gosh. I tried to base Doug Trio's voice off of what it sounds like in the anime, but I didn't realize how hard that would be on my throat. As if I weren't having any throat issues already. Huh? You were just asked to go on a rescue mission? Yes! Our child Diglett was kidnapped. He was taken to Mount Steel's summit. Please, we need your help. Bye-bye. It's that one scene in the anime where Diglett and Doug Trio are chanting their names over and over. That's where I got the voice from. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go, but I need to do some business in Pokemon Square first. So let's go to Auntie Kangaskhan and store that Pure Seed and these Makuhita Dojo tickets. Oh wait, the Pure Seed is already in storage. Never mind. Well, then I'll just store a few Max Ethers. And these Pechaberries, because Mount Steel is not a place where poison will be a problem. You mainly have to deal with a bunch of rock, ground, and steel type Pokemon. Oh, this place is Pokemon Square, Bella. It's the hub world for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. I am also going to buy an Oranberry and a tiny Reviver Seed. And I'll save the rest of my money. Wait. Hang on. I know what else I need to do. I need to dig that gold ribbon out of storage and sell that to the Kecleon brothers. I'm also gonna take out the scope lens and give that to Marshall. Toolbox. Scope lens. Oh, you can only equip it in a dungeon. Never mind then. I'll just sell the gold ribbon and be on my merry way. Check it out. It sells for 2,500 gold. Or Poke, excuse me. I've got Monster Rancher 2 on the brain. Let's see. Ooh, we got some good TMs. No, who can learn it? Oh, nice! Marshall can learn it. He can also learn... Oh, never mind. We're getting Surf. And I'll save the rest. Unfortunately, though, just like with holdable items, you can't... Oh, you can use TMs. Never mind. Surf is a very risky move in the Mystery Dungeon games because it hits all Pokemon in an entire room, including your partner. But yes, now we can go to Mount Steel. I'll do my business there and then we'll chill in Splatoon 3 until the patch happens. So we have to go to the 9th floor to find Diglett. Let's go. Ooh, Eclipse Knight. It's a good thing you mentioned Skarmory, because I briefly talked about this in the last Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stream, but way back in the day, there was an episode of the Pokemon anime that was based on this game. Or I guess the original games. It's called Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Team Go-Getters Out of the Gate. And even though Pokemon are still considered to be genderless, every single character in that anime side episode had a gender. Skarmory is female. So, in other words, if this were more like a traditional Pokemon game, and you could catch the bosses, Skarmory would be female. And I'm pretty sure it has an even ratio in... Oh, wait, I'm confused. Alright. I'm just gonna let you handle this, Ivy, because I don't want Marshall to go through this. When you're confused in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, your movement direction and your moves are randomized. Is that true, Fanta? I don't remember that. Because legendary Pokemon are supposed to be genderless. That might have just been the voice acting. Ooh, Ivy is trying to learn Poison Powder. That might be useful. Oh yeah, there are legendary Pokemon that have genders. I forgot. Latios is female. Latios is male. Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus are all male. Enamorus is female. Cresselia is also female. Heatran can either be male or female. And if you don't know who Enamorus is, it's the 4th member of the Forces of Nature. Really? I don't remember that, but that's a cool fact. Okay. I guess we're talking about this too. Starting in Mount Steel, you can find random traps on the floor. And they have various effects, like there, Marshall fell asleep. Oh, Ivy? I kind of need you to start using Razor Leaf now. There you go, good job. And we got a lot of stuff. There goes Ivy, just spamming Razor Leaf. And hey, we have a Beldum. And just like in the past Pokemon games, it only knows Takedown. Luckily in Mystery Dungeon DX, there's a quality of life update that automatically lets you use healing items if you forget. I'll just get these items and be on my way. Fake Out? For one turn, I can't use any moves, but I can use items, so that's what I'll do. Razor Leaf is so good because it can hit across an entire room. But check this out. I'll show off Surf. See what I mean about it hitting an entire room, though? It's a very risky move. And then I already have to use a Max Ether on Marshall's Water Gun. I think I remember that, Bella. It's because the first Octolings were supposed to be, or I guess the first playable Octolings were supposed to be test subjects for the Octo expansion, according to the lore. Which is why the game says at the beginning of the Octo expansion that you're applicant 10,008. It's a whole big deal. I can't really expand upon that, no pun intended, because it would go into big spoiler territory. And I don't know how many of you here have not played the Octo expansion. I'll keep Ivy's Razor Leaf move active until it powers up, and then I'll get rid of it because she is leveling up really fast. Stealing all the EXP when Marshall should be getting it too. Yeah, that's drawing the line, Bella. I get what you mean. Okay, let's see. Kind of lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, we were talking about the Octo expansion. Ooh, okay. We won't get to see it here, but this enemy Geodude got poisoned. Poison works very differently compared to... in this game, anyway, compared to past Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. You take a massive amount of damage every 20 or so steps from poison in this game. So, what I've done in the past is, every time I've gotten hit by poison, I just make a beeline for the stairs. It's not worth it to continue if you get hit by poison. Yeah, that's just it, Bella. They're censored. Seriously, though. Keep it family friendly, or I will time you out. I did not mean to use the max ether on Ancient Power. I was kind of autopiloting. So congrats, Ivy. You get 2 max ethers. Why you always gotta be faking me out, Tyrogue? Kinda sick of that. Ooh, Bide. That's an interesting move. For 2 turns, the Pokemon can't do anything, but as long as it survives, it deals a massive amount of damage to the target. Just make sure you follow the rules, Bella. That's all. I don't want to have to time people out either. Oh, wait. We're already here. Look, Marshall. Diglett's over there. Hey! Are you alright? We've come to rescue you! I'm scared. There it is. Let's see if I can replicate Skarmory's voice from that Mystery Dungeon anime episode. You! What do you think you're doing here? We're here to rescue Diglett. Skarmory, don't do this. Release Diglett. How dare you! It's their fault! I haven't slept in days because the earthquakes frighten me so. Every night we had them. Those earthquakes are caused by this brat's ilk running wild underground. I don't think that's true. Well, it's true there have been many earthquakes lately, but it would take more than Diglett's family running wild below to cause earthquakes. You be quiet! We'll fight if you keep that up! It's no good. Skarmory's too agitated to listen to reason. We'll have to fight it out. First big boss, let's do it. Unlike most Pokemon in this game, bosses know more than 4 moves. So this is gonna be a problem. Not to mention, Skarmory is a big Pokemon, which means it takes up more space on the battlefield to begin with. So I think it's time to use... Well, first, it's time to give Marshall the scope lens like I said I would. There you go. Then... Blast Seed. Instant 100 damage. I'm so glad that Peck move missed. Metal Claw. Good thing. Good thing water type Pokemon resist steel type moves. There we go. I guess I can just keep using Water Gun. And wow! Ivy landed the final blow, to no one's surprise, because I forgot to disable Razor Leaf. I can't keep up! I'll flee for now! I love how animated all the Pokemon are compared to the original Mystery Dungeon games. And yeah, good luck getting over there, Ivy. That massive chasm is in the way. Oh hey, Magnemite is back. We got word of this. We can rescue Diglett from the sky. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Hold on to us tight. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Don't be scared. We won't make the mistake of zapping you. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Hang on a second. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Diglett is immune to electric-type moves, and yet Magnemite still doesn't want to zap it. Oh, I was very scared. Maybe because I was somewhere up so high. My feet feel like they're still walking on air. Feet? He has them. Feet. Well, you're safe now. That's what counts. Yes, thank you very much. Oh, you've been rescued. Great, great. Huh? What was that? Am I hearing voices? Yes, you are, Ivy, even though you've actually seen Dugtrio before. And yep, Dugtrio is Diglett's dad. Don't worry, everything's all fine. And you're welcome, Dugtrio. I'm not gonna be doing Dugtrio's voice anymore because, holy mackerel, that hurts my throat. And Magnemite brings up a good point. Magneton and Dugtrio are basically three conjoined insert pre-evolved form in the family. Ooh, that's a heal seed item that restores any status condition. Would you like to join our team? Join your team? Yes. We couldn't have done the last job if you weren't around, Magnemite. I thought we would need more help for doing rescues in the future. Marshall, don't you think so too? Yeah, more members needed. Rescue team, that sounds fun. Bzz, bzz, bzz. But if you need us to rush over to rescues, we need somewhere to live close by. Is there anywhere we can live in this area? No, unfortunately. But that's fine because we're about to unlock something very special after the next cutscene. And yep, Ivy just mentioned it. It's the camp corner. It's run by a Wigglytuff, which is... which is a very, very interesting callback. Cutscene first, though. Again. It's that dream again. Who's that Pokemon? Huh? I'm hearing better this time. What? Human? My role? Wait, please, tell me more! And just like that, it's gone. Also, what's up, Prox? How you doing? Don't worry, I took care of it. Just some non-family friendly stuff being thrown around. This is the last thing I want to do before swapping over to Splatoon 3. Oh? You've been having strange dreams? What was strange about them? Okay. Marshall, you said you're actually a human, right? So maybe those dreams have some connection to how you became a Pokemon, Marshall. Ooh, Ivy brings up a good question. Does Marshall really want to turn back into a human? Do I want to become human again? I'm not sure. Huh? What's the matter? Having trouble deciding? Well, maybe so. It's more fun for you to be here with me. Anyway, we were supposed to go to Pokemon Square today. Do you remember? We need to get information on how we can add members to the rescue team. Let's get going. Off to Wigglytuff's Camp Corner we go! Oh, this is gonna be fun. First, though, let's see what's at Kecleon's shop. Another Energy Ball TM. Alright. I'll just buy that straight away and give it to Ivy. X button. Right. Energy Ball, give it to Ivy in place of Razor Leaf. Energy Ball is much more powerful, and it has a chance of lowering the target's defense, or no, special defense by 1. I forget. Or I did forget. Attack and defense are separate. Welcome to Wigglytuff's Camp Corner! Oh, is this your first visit here? Oh, I get it! You started a rescue team too, didn't you? You've come to the right place! I've been sent by the rescue organization to support teams like yours. My main role is to provide rescue team camps. Camps are a place for members on your rescue team to stand by until dispatch. You can choose different spots for your camps, like the forest or by the water. So make sure you build a camp that suits the Pokemon you want to recruit. Normally, you would need Poke to build a camp, but I'll make you a special deal. Since you're here for the very first time, I'll give you 3 camps for free. Here we go! Camps, camps, we all love camps! Yum-ta! Congratulations! You can go to the Wild Plains, the Stump Forest, and the Sky Blue Plains now. And we have the ability to recruit Pokemon, finally! Oh, man, this has been a long time coming. That is the main gimmick of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Bzz, bzz, bzz. If you're giving camps away, can you also give my friends access to the Power Plant Camp? I also want to join Team Tide Pool. Okay, gotcha! I'm giving it away today! Camps, camps, we all love camps! Ta! Congratulations! You can go to the power plant now! Last warning, Bella. And don't mini-mod either. I can answer it. Yeah, Pokemon Square is basically the same as a regular Pokemon town, but since it's only Pokemon involved, it's basically a village. It's the same in Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky, but the main hub world there is called Treasure Town. Anyway, yes, Magnemite finally wants to join our team. And I already know, if the game lets me nickname it, I know what his nickname is gonna be. Magnemite joined your team. Ah, dang it. I guess we'll go to the power plant camp and nickname it there. I was just mashing A. And Wigglytuff does bring up a good point. Before every... Oh, never mind. There's a cutscene here. Please help my friend. Please. I need help. Forget it. We're not about to work for that. But my friend needs a gust of wind. Please. Hi. What's going on? Huh? That scene there? Jumpluff's begging for a rescue mission, but not finding any luck. See that guy? There, the one in the middle with the pointy nose. He's a Pokemon named Shiftry. He's got his own rescue team. But his team's greedy. They don't work unless they get paid royally. Jumpluff's been begging for help, but I feel sorry for that poor Pokemon. Oh, wait! Ah! I didn't remember they showed up this soon! Alakazam, Charizard, and Gengar. Or Gengar, no. Sorry, that's spoilers. Tyranitar is on the left. Alakazam, Charizard, and Tyranitar make up Team ACT in the anime. Hey, rather cold-hearted, aren't you? To save Jumpluff's friend, a strong wind is needed. Your leafy fans can whip up powerful winds. It's an easy matter for you. Help that Pokemon out. Okay, we'll do it. Easy persuasion. Say, who are they? What? You don't know? It's Alakazam's team. They're the most famous rescue team around these parts. That's Charizard. His flamethrower can melt mountains. That's Tyranitar. He takes great pride in his armored body and amazing strength. And that's the leader, Alakazam. Alakazam doesn't like physical attacks. He fights with his psychic powers. He's endowed with an amazing brain and an IQ of 5,000. That's actually true, by the way, according to Alakazam's Pokédex entry in the earlier generations. I completely forgot Team ACT showed up so soon. What's wrong? What's up? It's fine. Nothing. Let's go. Whew, that was scary. Sheesh. Cool. Woo, Marshall, we need to become like them. Let's recruit more members and make our rescue team first class. Also, what's up, Trex and Flagman? Not if I can help it. That's Gengar if I've ever seen it. But I guess that's where we're gonna stop, because it's almost time for the Splatoon 3 patch. And to answer your question, Flagman, yes, there are some female Pokemon in this game. We haven't seen very many, though, yet. And your starter Pokemon or your partner can be male or female, so it's really up to you. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break because my throat is absolutely destroying me after voicing Doug Trio. I'll also take this time to use the bathroom, stretch, all that jazz. And I suggest you guys do the same. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay, we're back. I pretty much downed the rest of the water I had. Because I guess I haven't mentioned this. Yet, I'm having my... Geez, I can't talk today. I really am tired. My AC in my room is set at a higher temperature than I usually like because my parents want me to conserve cold air. And it's sometimes pretty warm in my room as a result. That, combined with all the scratchy voice acting I was doing, can really wear me out if I'm not careful. But I'm fine now. No need to worry. Also, thank you so much, Ash, for the $1. Let's do this, they say. And I couldn't agree more. In about a minute, the patch is gonna happen. I'm only staying here because I don't want to be in the game and get booted out whenever the patch goes live. Oh, I guess while we're waiting, I can show this. This is a funny clip that I had from a few weeks ago. I'll replay it since I was talking. I know I didn't technically hit that Reflux Deco player, but from the way I was shooting at them, it looked like I gimped their reef slider, which is pretty funny. You've saved some Salmon Run capsules to see if they contain fish scales after the update. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. In the version 9.0 patch, new capsules gotten in Salmon Run do have a chance to contain bronze, silver, or gold scales. It should be coming out soon. How much do you want to bet? Whenever I open the game, it'll tell me to go back out and download the latest patch. Yep, sure enough. I'm not connected to the internet in the game because not only is there server maintenance going on right now, you also can't wait for the heavy nerf communication errors we'll be getting. Ha! That's a great way to put it. If you guys didn't hear as well, the tick rate for Splatoon 3 is getting updated. That means it's a latency improvement. Now, Splatoon 3 will actually feel like a game instead of a laggy mess. That is the biggest update of all. That alone, in my opinion, is going to be increasing the longevity of Splatoon. Splatoon 3. Also, what's up, Taylor? How you doing? If it fixes the Salmon Run egg lag as well, you're going to pop off. Valid. The patch is out? Not for me, it isn't. Hang on a second. I'm going to put up my BRB screen one more time so I can restart my Switch without OBS Studio freaking out. Alright, let's try that again. I remember in past versions of OBS Studio, if I restarted my Switch without being on a different screen, then my capture of it would freak out and it would just show as a bunch of green lines. So I've been switching scenes ever since. Ooh, congrats on the new side order badges, Bella. I'm sure the patch is out now, Morgan, but for some reason, every time... It's downloading now, but every time I get a new patch for any game on my Switch, it always shows up several minutes later than expected. I don't know if it's an internet issue or if my Switch model is older than normal. It's just weird. Looks like it's a pretty fast download this time. If you open your capture card program and then close it, the video renders at 480p and 4:3 ratio. That's a pretty funny issue, but also highly annoying. I can see it being highly annoying anyway. That's probably because everyone's downloading the patch at the same time. Ah, I getcha. I think I remember one of the new season patches took me like an hour to download because of how late I got it and how many people were downloading it at that time. I'm only gonna be... Oh, by the way, for the record, I'm only gonna be playing Turf War with viewers tonight. So maybe... I don't know what weapons I'll use, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. When the season... Oh, the current season ends this Saturday, you're wondering where the game will go from there? To be fair, Ash, we do have one more big run and one more Splatfest. Excuse me. But after that, it is up to the community to keep this game alive. I always say this, if the Splatoon community was able to keep the first two games alive long after their update cycles stopped, why can't we do the same for this one? I have faith that the future of Splatoon 3 is bright. That's partially why I chose Team Future for the Grand Festival. The other part is because I don't want to fear the future in my own life anymore. But that's more of a personal thing. I don't want to get into it. What about the catalogs? I don't know. Maybe they'll rotate. I know there are some catalog exclusive pieces of gear and Hotlantis items. I've heard they show up in your game 2 seasons later, but I don't know. I guess it makes sense if the next season's catalog is the very first one, and then it rotates. Oh, that's a good reason to choose Team Past. I thought there was something else I wanted to do. Oh! Wait, I remember! Hey guys, you know what else is gonna happen in this patch? That cursed 2024 World Championships banner is getting changed. I wonder how they're gonna change it. If the if the banner got changed in a big way, I'll allow it on stream again. I mainly... Oh, it's still under server maintenance. But yes, if you guys aren't aware, I banned the 2024 splash tag banner or the World Championships splash tag banner from my streams because it featured the Inklings and Octolings of some very, very not family-friendly players on it. But if they're removed from the banner, I might allow people to use it on my streams again. The servers are still going under maintenance, but... That's a different banner. That's a different banner. Oh, it still hasn't changed yet because the patch hasn't rolled over. Or wait, no! Hang on! We got the promo Inklings! Okay, that's better! Okay, yeah. I like this more. I'm still not gonna use it, but nice. We got the promo kids this time. That's a good change. I like it. Okay, finally I can remove that rule from my banner, or my description. You guys can use the 2024 World Championships banner now if you want. I won't, but it's up to you. Personally, if I were to change that splash tag banner, I would just have the logo for the World Championships, but I like this change too. The final Salmon Run fish scale reward is a replica of the Mr. Grizz statue for 999 bronze scales. It sure is a good thing that they made fish scale grinding easier. Still undergoing maintenance. Why didn't it go to the runners-up? I don't know. Maybe Nintendo just didn't want any representation of that event in the game. That's my guess. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Subspace. Also, what's up? How you doing? The server maintenance is gonna last for another hour? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, then I guess I'll play Pokemon. I'll do some more shiny hunting to pass the time. Shiny hunting in Pokemon Violet while the Splatoon 3, no, while the Splatoon 3 maintenance is happening. But yes, chat, please let me know if and when the maintenance is over. Also, see you later, Flagman. Thanks for stopping by. I guess I'll delete that Twitter post. I said we were swapping over to Splatoon 3 next, but we can't. We're doing some shiny hunting in Pokemon Violet until the Splatoon 3 maintenance is done. Then it'll be time for Turf War. There we go. And already I'm getting raided by Jack again. Welcome, everybody. Oh, my brain is in a million different places right now. I'm really tired. I just beat a big boss in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. I downloaded the new Splatoon 3 patch because I thought it would be ready by the time it was done. But maintenance is happening, and now I'm here in Pokemon. Oh boy, what am I doing? But yes, welcome Raiders. Hi everybody. Who do we got? We got Sonikai, we got Cheeky Pill, nice username. We got Jack himself, we got Nobody, we got Shane, and we got Cuddle Bunny. Now let's see. Where was I going again? Oh yeah, right. There's a Goomy outbreak over here. I'm trying to look for all of the featured Outbreak Pokemon with the charismatic mark. So far, I've only gotten Larvitar. I don't plan to hunt for Shiny Bagon since I've gotten that on stream before. If I'm able to get Shiny Goomy with the charismatic mark quickly enough, I'll look for Hisuian Sliggoo next. What's my favorite, or fastest, shiny hunt using the Masuda method? Ooh, Subspace can attest to this one if he's still here. I once got a shiny Phalanx in Pokemon Sword and Shield in only 76 eggs. And then I hatched another one in 100 eggs. And then I was willing to trade that second one to Subspace. Yeah, the shiny animations in the Pokemon games are really cool. I just wish Scarlet and Violet had the same sound effect that plays in Legends Arceus whenever you find a shiny. This is kind of a bad spot for a Goomy outbreak because it appears for... Not from or for. It appears in a place with a bunch of other wild Pokemon. But yes, Raiders, to those who just showed up, I'm sure you know me by now, but my name is Tentacool. I play a lot of different Nintendo games, but mainly Splatoon and Pokemon ones. I am very tired right now. Did you find a shiny Goomy of your own? Congratulations, Pill. And see you later, Eclipse Knight and Trex. The thing is, Bella, I don't know if I would recommend Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. They're good games, but the performance is so bad. And by that I mean the game is really laggy, there are a bunch of glitches. If you take all that aside, it's a good game. I just wish, for the life of me, this thing ran better. Then it would be one of my favorite Pokemon games. Oh, also, what's up, Summer Boy? Sorry I missed you earlier, but welcome to the stream. No, these games aren't bad, Bella. It's just the performance is bad. And here's another example. Sometimes your Pokemon will just randomly not return to their Pokeballs. That's called a memory leak. So now I'm gonna have to save my game and restart it. Ooh, you know what? Hang on. I'll keep someone else's Splatoon 3 stream out so I can figure out how close the patch is to, or the maintenance is to being done. If I could get past these ads. This is a good game. I won't deny it. But if I were to recommend a Pokemon game here on the Switch, I would recommend Sword and Shield sooner. Sure, there aren't many quality of life changes compared to this, but at least it runs better. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm glad you get it. Sometimes I find it really hard to explain why I dislike Pokemon Scarlet and Violet sometimes. Because, like, the good stuff is good, but oh man, is the bad stuff bad. Oh, funny thing you should mention that, Ash. I've tried it before. I don't have the tools to do so. Because apparently you need a lot of other things just to set that up on your Switch, and I'm not able to. So, unfortunately, I can't. I'm happy for those who... I'm happy for those who are able to use that software, but I'm not able to, so... I'm not complaining. And I got videos on the internet to preserve what Splatoon 1 was like. Oh, I'm aware. I followed those instructions. I still can't do that. And kinda because I don't want to fiddle with the effort either. Oh no. I feel a really big sneeze coming on. That's no good. I don't think I'm at the third outbreak message yet, so I'm gonna keep KOing these Goomy. Oh, I didn't realize what you meant there, Ash. You mean, like, replaying it as if you were playing it for the first time. The story mode is still available, but yeah, I guess that makes sense if you wanted to play through it again. That is a way to do that. I don't think this... I don't think this Goomy outbreak is lucky. So I'll just switch over to a different outbreak. Let's try looking for more shiny Hisuian Sliggoo. Maybe one of them will have the charismatic mark. It's this way, right? Yeah. I'm at least glad I've already downloaded the Splatoon 3 version 9.0 patch, because if I didn't already, I wouldn't be able to if I had Pokemon up. All Nintendo Switch downloads are paused if you use a game that requires internet connection. I've tested that before with Splatoon 3 and this. Downloads don't work if I have this game up. Let's try one more time to get a bronze-shelled Sliggoo. I'll catch any shiny ones that I find, obviously. But I'm just looking for ones that have marks. Preferably a charismatic mark. I guess while I'm doing this, I can talk about something else. I mean this when I say Monster Rancher 2 is probably one of my favorite games of all time now. There are 38 different types of monsters that you can collect in there, and nearly all of them can be fused with each other. There are some types of monsters that can't fuse at all, or only have special alt forms. Oh yeah, I remember that. That shiny Comfey hunt took forever. But yeah, like I was saying, if you like virtual pet racing games, then I highly recommend getting Monster Rancher 1 and 2 Deluxe on Steam. Let me see if I can find the link to it. 1 and... there we go. Here's the Steam link. Now, admittedly, I used a monster that was pretty overpowered to beat Monster Rancher 2, so whenever I eventually get to streaming that game, I'm going to challenge myself to not use that specific monster at all. I want to see if I can beat the game with a different one. Oh, not literally, Bella. I understand the confusion, though. That just means the hunt took a really, really long time when I felt like it shouldn't have. But anyway, going back to what I was saying earlier, I'm still going to be playing through and beating Monster Rancher 1 first. I don't plan to unlock everything, but I kind of want to try to unlock everything in Monster Rancher 2 on stream. It'll take several in-game years to do so, but at least the in-game timer is really fast. Wow! Ha! Look at that! Our first shiny Sliggoo that we found had the charismatic mark. That's really good. Unfortunately, its nature and characteristic are bad, because Hisuian Gudra is a special attacker by trade. Also, what's up, Archives? How you doing? You just missed it. I caught a shiny Hisuian Sliggoo here, and it has the special charismatic mark. That's what I was looking for the most, and I actually got it. So let's go back to that other Goomy outbreak and see if I can find a shiny one with the mark there. All of the featured Pokemon in these outbreaks, so that's Larvitar, Bagon, Goomy, Hisuian Sliggoo, and Beldum, have a boosted chance of getting the charismatic mark. So, in this case, it's an easy chance to get a shiny Hisuian Sliggoo, which is a rare shiny Pokemon in this game anyway, with a personality mark that's already rare to begin with. Pokemon marks are sorted by time of day and personality. Time of day marks are much more common than personality marks, so don't be upset if you get a mark that's involved with the time of the day. And yes, that is correct. For the first time in my channel's history, I'm going to be streaming Pizza Tower tomorrow. I have learned it is apparently safe to stream, so I'm going to be checking that out. And don't worry, I know I caught those 2 shiny Pokemon. I just didn't react because I've already caught them dozens of times. Well, not dozens, but you know. I've caught them a lot. Oh, that's a good question, Bella. If a Pokemon is male or female... let me start over. That was poorly worded. What gender a Pokemon is, and if it's shiny, are calculated separately. So you don't need to worry about getting a shiny Pokemon of a specific gender. However, there are some Pokemon, like Beldum here, that are genderless. This is going to be a pretty difficult hunt because Beldum levitates. So if I use a Pokemon that normally just walks on the ground, then it'll be tough for it to reach Beldum. Also, what's up, Hoenn and Duck? Welcome to the stream. I appreciate the kind words. To those of you who are new here, and anyone who may be lurking and is also new here, it would mean a lot to me if you subscribed, because I'm trying to reach 2,100 subscribers, and I just recently became a YouTube partner. So breaking another subscriber goal and getting into the partnership program in the same year would be amazing. I've already broken 2,000 subs. Alright, see you later, Bella. Thanks for stopping by. And to those who are still here, don't go anywhere. We're going to be heading back to Splatoon 3 soon. After I catch a shiny Beldum in this outbreak, if the maintenance still hasn't been completed, I'll just test out the weapons that got changed in the testing range. I know the Range Blaster's damage output got decreased. The Snipe Rider's overall turf coverage... Or no. The turf coverage of the Snipe Rider and the Heavy Edit got decreased. Which is sad, because I consider myself a Heavy Edit main. And the explosion radius of the Wellstring got decreased, which is understandable. The Snipe Rider had that nerf coming for a long time. Yeah, I'm more sad about the Heavy Edit nerf. But I honestly think if I still use my basic gear setup, I'll be fine. Because that setup already has a bunch of special charge up on it. It won't make a lick of difference. The job of Heavy Edit isn't really to paint anyway. Yeah, it's a very aggressive Splatling. Fun fact, by the way, did you guys know that the heavy edit Splatling originally made a different sound whenever it was fully charged? It was a subtle change added not too long after the heavy edit Splatling was introduced, but the fully charged sound effect is now much easier to hear. There's your random useless Splatoon trivia with Tentacle for the night. I honestly can't believe Pizza Tower is on the Switch either. Whenever I play it tomorrow night, I'm going to be playing it on Steam. I'm not going to download it on the Switch because I don't see the need. There's no cross-platform save progress. And for the record, I have played and beaten Pizza Tower before. I've only beaten it once, and I'm still working on the New Game Plus mode. Not gonna say exactly what New Game Plus is in Pizza Tower for those who haven't played it, but if you know, you know. And you know, with the combination of umbrella latency being improved and the overall latency of the game being improved as well, I kind of want to start by playing the Splatbrella. Because I want to make more progress towards the silver Triple Instrike badge. I doubt that I'll get it because I'm still really far away, even though I've used the Neo Splash-O-Matic and the Tenatech Splattershot a bunch in Splatfests. But I still think it would be fun to start with the Brella. Thank you for the kind words, Duck. Me when maintenance. Yeah, you get what I'm doing here, Potato Soup. I take it you saw the title. What's gonna happen first? Am I gonna catch a shiny Beldum here, or is the Splatoon 3 maintenance gonna finish? At the rate I'm going, I'm probably only gonna be playing Splatoon 3 with you guys for like 30 minutes, because to those who have only recently came into the stream, I am freaking running on fumes. I'm so tired. Genuinely, I mean this wholeheartedly, but I haven't felt this tired during a YouTube stream in years. I'm usually so good with keeping my sleep schedule in check, and for the most part, I have been. I try to go to bed no later than 12:30 a.m. But lately, even when I've been sleeping at least on time or early, I just have not slept well at all. I don't know if I need to change my sleeping position or get a new freaking mattress or something. But even when I go to sleep at a reasonable time, I still don't sleep well. It's like, in terms of length, it's fine, but it is not quality. it needs to be both a lengthy sleep and a quality one. And as you have seen from this, when I'm very tired, I tend to stumble over my words more often. And it takes me several seconds to think of another phrase or sentence. Not to worry, though. I'll be all square by the time Pizza Tower rolls around tomorrow night. I need to be awake for that, because it's a fast-paced game to begin with. Oh, are you talking about Roblox Potato Soup? I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm gonna play that game. It doesn't seem like my type of thing. I'm happy for those who do enjoy it, though. I've been seeing this one Roblox game making the rounds on social media. It's apparently called Pressure. Does anyone know what it's about? Because I don't. I see so much fan art, but not a single lick of gameplay of it. It's a spin-off of Doors? I see. I getcha. And I'm pretty sure, once again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Doors is a survival horror game. Oh, it's an underwater theme. That's cool. It's roguelike, not survival. Okay. I don't like scary games, and I don't see myself playing Roblox ever, but that's not going to stop me from what am I trying to spit out? But if you guys like it, then go ahead. I won't stop you. Jeez. I'm not kidding when I say I'm considering going straight to bed after we raid. Yeah, I've heard that, Potato Soup. It just doesn't seem like my type of game, that's all. I get the feeling, though, it can be hard to like a game if the player base isn't very fun to interact with. That's kind of how I felt about Friday Night Funkin', which is why I play it way less often nowadays. I just gotta find that perfect balance, you know? I'm glad you got what I was trying to say. But yeah, that's the bottom line. I see people out there playing games like Dead by Daylight, and I get squeamish. But I think that's only because Dead by Daylight has visible blood. And then there's that one new game that just released called Emio the Smiling Man. That's supposed to be Nintendo's first ever M-rated game. So, if I can't handle most M-rated games, I'd hate to see what Emio is like. it's also the first entry in the Famicom Detective Club series in years. Nope. Don't even think about it, game. The servers might be back up. I'll do a few more checks for Shiny Beldum, and then I'll swap over. And even if I don't get the Shiny Beldum here, at least I got one Shiny that I was looking for. Now I just need to get Shiny Goomy with the Radiant mark on my own time, and then we'll be all square. Yeah, I don't think this Shiny Beldum is gonna show up yet, so let's swap over and see if Splatoon 3 is actually up now. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, Taylor. I don't know how or if Nintendo has actually mentioned his name in production for this game, so we'll see. And yeah, Splatoon 3 is up, so I guess we're gonna change the title. Version 9.0 patch. Testing out. No. There we go. It's finally time! I'll start with the heavy edit to see what it's like, but if... Actually, nah. I'll still start with the Splatbrella. Yep, still offline. No, we just played that. Okay. It's been a while since we've done this, but here's how this works. Make sure you're in the stream pool. And after I start my first turf war battle, you guys are allowed to join in and come and go as you please, since the stream's about to end. I'm not a fan of those types of things, archives, but good for you if you are. Oh yeah, did you guys hear? It's now easier to get 1-star freshness on weapons. They cut the point requirement for that in half. So, maybe you'll get Sheldon licenses on weapons that were already between 5,000 and 99.99. I'd like to think that. If you get 1,200 points in a Salmon Run rotation, you're guaranteed around 3 to 6 silver scales and 1 to 2 gold. That's freaking awesome! Are you kidding me? Okay, that is huge! I can actually get the white slop suit now! I don't know if you guys were around for those Salmon Run streams, but the last few times I've played Salmon Run, I've always said I wanted the frickin' white slop suit, and now I'm able to get it! I don't know anymore if there's gonna be a kit extension for Splatoon 3 Subspace. That would be nice, but we'll see. That's all I can say. I also love how the undercover Sorella player on the enemy team is testing out the Brella latency with the worst possible Brella. And yes, I'm only saying that because the undercover Sorella has the screen. I freaking hate the Splattercolor Screen. Ooh, I've never heard it put that way before, potato soup. But I guess that makes sense. Oh no. I'm not letting that fly. Get out of here. I always forget this, but whenever you get a KO with a Brella, while your shield is disabled, it'll automatically re-enable the shield. Oh, they were just barely too far away. And I nearly died from that. I did die from that. Okay. That's a good thing, though, because our base is looking a little empty. Oh, never mind. Looks like our friend got it, so we're good. And then we go around this way and try to jump scare him. Oh no, I think they still got us. Oh, come on. I was doing so well, too. Wait, what? How the heck did we win that? Not to be that guy, but we did not deserve that win. Okay. Whatever. You're right, that was really close. Holy moly. Let's go to the Wellstring next. I want to see just how much smaller the explosions are. Let's see, we got Hoenn, Nettie, JD, and Hala. Did I actually win that by 1%? Oh my gosh, I did. Amazing. And don't worry if you guys weren't able to clip it. I can clip it. I can just screen record it via OBS Studio as well, if necessary. And hey, Pugizzy got in too. Unfortunately, though, because the enemy team has a charger, I'm pretty sure I just got relegated to the back line. I see you there, Hala. By the way, if you guys have already been playing since the maintenance ended, how does the latency feel? Have there been far fewer crazy deaths on your side? Except for that, because that technically was intentional. Yeah, the explosion radius for the Wellstring kinda does feel smaller. It's not that big of a difference, but I guess it can be noticeable to, like, the trained eye or whatever. Oh, no. Yep, I deserve that. Nice one, Hoenn. And I'm not sure what music you're talking about, Taylor. Also, what's up, Mr. Octo Inc? I gotta find a... Oh, no! Hoenn disconnected! Gotcha, JD. And I traded with the Charger, too. At the very least, who's on the other team? JD and someone else? At the very least, for you guys, it won't count as a loss. Oh, Nettie's on the other team. At the very least, for you guys, it still won't count as a loss. If someone disconnects in a Splatoon 3 battle within the first minute, the game will automatically end. But no matter when they disconnect, if your team still loses, it won't count as a loss, if that makes sense. Uh-oh. Nice one, Pug Izzy. I'll swap to the heavy edit next. You haven't played this in so long? Well, if you want a good time to return to Splatoon 3, now's the time, apparently, Mr. Octo Inc. Everyone's saying this patch is really good. This is only like my second battle, so I can't really tell, but we'll see. Heavy edit is next. I'm a monster with this weapon. Oh good, Hoenn made it in. That's understandable, Hala. Have fun with that. And yeah, it does seem like the turf coverage of the heavy edit is a lot worse. But then again, like Subspace was saying, the heavy edit is more aggressive than anything, so it's not really designed to be a turf covering splatling. That's more so for the vanilla heavy. Or maybe the mini. I don't know. Ooh, this is my jam! Seriously, I freaking love Sea Source. You can't get any more fish scales from this rotation, but you've already gotten 7 gold anyway. I wouldn't complain, Morgan. That's still huge. Oh, someone was there. That Tenatech was a very tricky player, but not too tricky. Your first game in like 3 months and someone disconnected. Oof. Sorry to hear that, Mr. Octo Inc. Hopefully you can get a little better. I think I have a feeling who JD is supposed to be. Gotcha. Nice username there. Danny Phantom was a good show. At the very least, when the heavy edit is fully charged, it still has the ability to defeat 2 or more opponents at a time. Nope. At least give me my cooler. Okay, I still got it. Good. That would be cool, I guess. Archives. I remember seeing this series of videos that was like Pizza Tower animations in the style of a Nick cartoon from the 90s. I can't remember the name of the artist who made them, but they were still really well made. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. The enemy team had the 2 best turf war weapons in the game. So, is it any wonder why we lost? I'll tell you why. It's because the matchmaking in this game stinks. I've been meaning to say that, by the way. I know exactly what I'm gonna do for the 2-year anniversary of this game. I'm gonna make a video on why I think the Splatoon 3 matchmaking system is terrible and needs to be changed. I've already been taking notes on it. That is my least favorite thing about this game, and I'm going to rip it a new one whenever that video gets released. Yeah, that's one of the videos. That's what I'm talking about, Archives. I wish I could remember that. I wish I could remember who that was. Let me look it up while this battle's starting. Ketrin Dark Dragon. That's who it is. Oh. You know, Subspace, I completely missed that part of the patch. For those who did miss that, there's been a small change to X rank. Players in Japan can no longer be a part of the Tenatech division. They're always in Takaroka. It's actually an exploit in the Japanese Splatoon community. If you're a player from there, or, sorry, let me start over. That was an exploit in the Japanese Splatoon community. Players would purposefully set their X-rank region to Tenatech instead of Takaroka, just so they could always rank high on the X-rank leaderboards. I gotta admit, it's a pretty scummy thing to do, so I'm glad that Nintendo cracked down on that. Oh, this is Umami Ruins. It isn't one of my favorite maps in this game, but at least it received some decent changes in that big map rework update. So, it went from being bad to being meh at best. But I'll take that over over a map that I hate. I'm trying to figure out what my least favorite map in this game is now, since the rework. I still think it's Brinewater Springs. I won't deny the changes made to Brinewater were good, but holy mackerel, it still doesn't mean I like it now. I've never played that game, Archives, but I at least know what it is. Now, can I just say something real quick? I get that Nintendo nerfed some of the top weapons in the game, but why the heck did they not give the Aerospray RG a special gauge nerf? That's the one patch that I wanted to see, and it didn't happen. Maybe I'm just salty about encountering gold Aerosprays in every other match in Turf War, but come on. That's the most common weapon in this mode. At least give it a special gauge nerf. It's a miracle that we were able to push back so easily. Yeah, that is really cool, Subspace. I made a community post about that already. But anyway, I think I've had my fill of these weapons already, even though I've only played them for like 1 or 2 battles. Let's go back to a Triple Instrike weapon. Ooh, potato soup made it in. No kidding. That means people will get to experience the amazingness that is the Legend of Zelda Scorch Gorge map. If you guys weren't around for the Legend of Zelda Splatfest, it was a battle between the 3 Triforces, and the Tricolor map was a special Triforce-shaped section of Scorch Gorge. And yeah, that last battle was the classic orange versus blue. I hear that, Tacticooler. I could really use some of that in real life. No, Scorch Gorge, not with an ED. Those are 2 very different places. But I understand the confusion. By the way, I already know whom we're gonna raid. I'm gonna purposely send you guys over to someone else who's playing Splatoon 3. I do know what you're talking about, though, Archives. I've seen that area. There's new Big Run music? Oh, yes! Finally! Is it a remix of an already existing song, or is it brand new, Morgan? Let me know. Or, alternatively, does it actually play during Big Run? Or is it, like, lobby music? I've been hoping and praying, not literally, for Big Run music updates for ages. Oh, there is a new one for the actual shift? Alright. I'm gonna have to listen to that on my own time. Mainly because I don't want you guys to get spoiled. But please don't say what it is. I understand if you guys are excited, but I don't want to know what it is yet. Please don't spoil me. Uh-oh. Ah, dang it. Tried to run away just a little too late. Oh, you don't remember the title of it anyway? That's fine. Oh, yeah, that! That was from, I think, my stream from last week. When was that stream? I can't wait for that. Oh, you know what else? Speaking of Friday Night Funkin' D-Sides, I think you guys are gonna get a kick out of this if you enjoy that mod. I gotta pull up Discord real quick to find an image that I posted on my server. There it is. Save that to downloads. Oh, my mic is crackling. Hang on a second, I'll fix it. Alright, did that fix it? I also need to close and reopen V802 Mini, so let's do that too. I'll show that photo I was talking about earlier whenever this battle's over. All fixed? Good. Then I figured out the solution. All I need to do is just remove and re-add my mic. Maybe I could pull up that image whenever I get splatted. It won't take any time. Oh man! I just barely missed. Nope, they got me. That was potato soup. But okay, I can pull up this image now. Look at him! D-Side Boyfriend's remake sprites are complete! And he looks so freaking cool! Even cooler than he already did! I genuinely cannot wait for that remake, dude. I'll be playing through all 7 of the base weeks again, just to see what they sound like. Also, what's up, Sloth? Welcome to the stream. I'm over here checking out a little bit of the latest Splatoon 3 patch. I've already had my fill of it because I'm really tired. I'll probably end the stream after the next match because I'm starting to not play at my best. Thanks for the assist, Hoenn. That was weird. YouTube Studios preview was acting up. How did Splatanas get buffed? Or am I missing something? Also, what's up, Yoshi dude? I saw you online earlier. Are you enjoying the new patch? I checked out the Wellstring and Heavy Edit nerfs, and they seem kinda minimal in the grand scheme of things. I am still kinda sad about the Heavy Edit nerf because I consider myself a Heavy Edit main. But I don't mind having a smaller explosion on the Wellstring. The weapon itself is still very powerful. And yeah, the sloshers got nerfed tremendously. Let me look up the patch. I'm not going to use the slosher, obviously. But yeah, the sloshers got a pretty sizable ink consumption nerf. And I'm talking about the slosher itself. This one. And apparently the Dreadringer got updated to where it now properly works whenever you jump while using it. To be honest, I didn't know the Dreadringer was supposed to have the same range no matter how you used it, because I thought the fall off while jumping was a feature. I'm not kidding. And there are several people on Twitter that thought the same. Oops, wrong emote. But maybe, with the combination of that Dreadringer patch and the updated latency, I might start using the Dreadringer more often. Oh, that is not family friendly. Okay. Let's just ignore that rude writing and continue. It only took me like half a second to realize I needed to look away there. Nice one. Whomever that was. I think that was Hoenn? Yeah. Honestly, I still prefer the vanilla Dreadringer to the Dreadringer D, but I think both of them are good. Also, what's up, Sandra? How you doing? Wrong inflection, but yeah, how you doing? I saw your art on the Discord server. Looks pretty good. What? Yeah, excuse me. Also, what's up, Sage? That's fine if you don't want to join. This is the last battle of the stream anyway before we raid someone, and I already know whom I want to raid too. I'll let y'all know by the time this battle's over whom we're raiding. Let me see if they're still live, though. Okay, they are, and I have a backup in case they stop their stream. Don't worry, I've seen you, Archives. Get wrecked, Squid Beacon. I do not like this one Squid Beacon in particular. Got him. Ah! I'm so sorry, Yoshi dude. Uh-oh. Potato Soup came back. Yeah, I think you guys won this. I hate to say it. Dreadringer's just too slow against that enemy team. fine, though. I can still practice. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to figure out if I want to use a custom raid message this time around. And if I do, what will it be? I always have faith in the Dreadringer D. And of course I only get a food ticket for that. Anyway. Don't go anywhere. It's time for the raid. Let me just check to see what gear is in stock first before we do. Nothing of interest. Okay. We're gonna be raiding Vic. If you guys are wanting to figure out what the Salmon Run stuff is like, she's playing that right now. So, drop on over to her stream, and... Let's not use a custom raid message. Let's go with the standard hashtag tentacle raid. And we are going to be redirecting to her. Anyway, tomorrow night, I am going to be live with Pizza Tower for the first time ever on my channel. I've already played it before and beaten it, so you guys don't have to worry about keeping spoilers from me. But try to keep spoilers away from any viewers who haven't played that before. At least be a little considerate. Not to be rude or anything, but you gotta show consideration somehow, you know. Anyway, good night, everybody. I'm gonna go now before I trip over my words anymore. And I'll sleep. See you next time.